Yo, what's good, Marvin Garden enthusiast? So listen, bro, today, Russell Wilson. I said Russell Wilson, dude. Really? Russell Westbrook goes to the LA Clippers. So, yeah, bro. Westbrook, I don't know, man. He's just not the same player that he used to be. I don't know how he'll do with the Clippers. I don't know, bro. I couldn't tell you. They probably will improve with this, but yeah, man, we'll just have to wait and see. It might be a good fit, and he might do well. You never know. I thought he was going to the Jazz, but I guess I don't even know what happened, dude, to be honest with you. But Russell Westbrook is going to the Clippers. Let's check it out.
The developing story out
and
of,
I think Pat Bev
right
is going
in
to
Los Angeles, where Russell Westbrook will be
what
staying.
the fuck is Patrick Beverly going to, dude? I forgot, bro. We're gonna have to check that out too.
For the remainder of the season as a Clipper, our Adrian Wojnarowski reports that as soon as Westbrook and the Jazz complete a buyout of the remaining $47 million, he will sign with LA. The Bulls, the Wizards, and the Heat were also interested in signing Westbrook. Now, this season hasn't panned out in the ways that we've been used to, but he has still been very productive in his time on the court this season. Westbrook has been one of the better players off the bench this season and could provide the spark that the Clippers need.
All right.
And with that, welcome to NBA Today, presented by Levi's. I'm Richard Jefferson, in for Malika Andrews, and I'm joined with Tristan Thompson, Danny Green, Ramona Shelburne, and the man behind the report that changed the entirety of our show, Adrian Wojnarowski. So, Woj, I want to ask you, how did Russ become a Clipper?
Hey guys, a lot of conversations between the Clippers front office and coaching staff and Russell Westbrook, his agent, Jeff Schwartz, over the last several days. I think really digging down with Westbrook
Jazz
about
prior to
how he would accept a role with the Clippers, what they want out of him, which is playmaking, rebounding from the guard position, and certainly the intensity he brings. They want him to be a more efficient player, but they were convinced, and I think Ty Lue and certainly Paul George, who we played with in Oklahoma City, these were proponents of it. But I think Russell Westbrook really sold the Clippers over the last several days about his desire to play there, about his desire to win there, and to be part of a team that still has championship aspirations. The Bulls were in there, the Wizards were in there, the Heat to an extent. I think, but Russell Westbrook seeing the opportunity here, and if you're Russell Westbrook, this is a chance not just to play and try to compete to get deep in the playoffs this year, but to set
Clippers
you up
Nuggets
for the summer
on Friday. This Friday?
To create some more interest
shit.
in your free agency. Obviously, he does the buyout. He signs with the
Hey, bro, I can't
Clippers
wait.
now for the
Let's
rest
get
of the
it.
season.
Well, how do they plan to use him? Is this we're going to bring him off the bench like he was in LA? Is there a chance for him to be
8
the
o'clock.
starting point guard? Was
8
any
o'clock
of
my
that
time.
discussed in this, kind of time discussing it with the Lakers or with the Clippers? Excuse me.
Yeah, there's an opportunity for Russell Westbrook to start for this Clipper team. Remember, at the trade deadline, they moved out Reggie Jackson. They moved out John Wall. Bones Highland, more of a combo guard. They brought in.
They traded John Wall? I didn't even know that.
From Denver. But
So I guess getting Westbrook was a good idea, I guess.
There for him to
It's a good
start
move.
on this team.
I don't even know. How did they even get him?
Listen, he'll get in with the team this week. They start their sprint here to the end. But again, I think Ty Lue and Russell Westbrook, a lot of real serious conversations this week. And I think, again, the Clippers have a very specific vision of what they want out of Russell Westbrook. They were convinced, he convinced them that he's going to fulfill that vision for them, play in a way that they want him to play. And I know he's excited for a chance to stay in LA. And again, be on a Clipper team that has been healthy. Kawhi Leonard has played incredible basketball really over the last several weeks. And this is a team that certainly.
Do y'all think the Lakers are going to make the playoffs?
I think they have an opportunity here.
The Clippers
to keep
aren't
climbing
doing too
in the
bad
West,
this
and if
season,
they're
though.
healthy, certainly make a run in the Western playoffs.
Well, that's going to be interesting. That's a lot. Now, Tristan, I'm going to start with you.
Are there games
The
tonight?
Clippers have won 10 of 14 going into the All-Star break, and now they're adding Russell
10 of
Westbrook.
14.
Tell me, do you think that he fits with what
good.
they're trying to do?
Most definitely. I think he fits with this team because him and with the Lakers, the expectation was a big three, championship or bust. For Russ, he's in a different space now. He's not the player from OKC, and that happens with over time. I think for him, coming to this Clippers team being part of a big two and being a supporting cast, being a role player, and you know, what
Ooh,
would you
bro,
say?
I
He
can't
might
wait
start,
till we
but
play
even
the
off bench,
Mavericks,
him
dude,
being a
with Kyrie. Shit.
firecracker. And I actually sent him a text this morning. I said, Russ, great decision. You know, I'm happy for you. And he said, Brody, I'm excited. I'm ready to work. And I think being with the Lakers, and Danny, you've been on that team, there's a lot of pressure wearing the purple and gold. This is the Lakers' town. For him with the Clippers, he's going to be able to just play free basketball. And, you know, with Coach Tyronn Lue and
Does Danny Green still play basketball?
He's going to be the first
Or
guy
in the
to
NBA?
come in the locker room and say, Russ, just play basketball. Have fun. Have fun and just get back to being who you are. Don't worry about the pressure. We'll fix all the kinks. Just go play basketball, and I think that's what he needs.
So here's the thing. I've heard all that before. That he had these conversations with Darvin Ham at the beginning of the season.
What you laughing about, Dad?
I heard all these things. Like, he had conversations with LeBron and Anthony Davis, and they all think they're going to get on the same page. But this really is a situation where if you look at Russell Westbrook's skill set and you look at what the Clippers need, they have needed a point guard and somebody to give him a little more of an edge, somebody who can score like in that Reggie Jackson role from a couple of years ago when he gave them a couple of those great games in the playoffs. That's what Russell Westbrook can do for them if he's able to play the role that he wants. Now, it started off very poorly for the Lakers last year. This year started off poorly again. He made an adjustment. Darvin Ham moved him to the second unit, and I thought he embraced that role for a while, but he still was not good in the fourth quarter. The Lakers were better with him off the floor in the fourth quarter. They were 5-1 in games that were close at the end when he was not on the floor. So how does he take that? How does he take that when, look, 9-13 with Westbrook in the game at the end of close games in the final 3 minutes.
1-1
6
since
and 2
trading
without
for
him.
Westbrook.
They were better without him.
Or
on the
trading
floor.
Westbrook, not
what
trading for
happens?
Westbrook.
If he's starting, if he's playing that role, how does he adjust in that spot? Does he play the role that he obviously had a lot of conversation with Ty Lue about?
Outside of myself, probably Russ. I think, you know, just as much as he's been through, as much, you know, they paint the picture of him. He is absolutely one of the best dudes, one of the best people in the league, and you know, it'd be nice to see him get decorated.
Yeah, he definitely hasn't
Now,
been
Danny, you recently signed with the Cavs, so I know
the
as
player
a
he
current
used to
player,
be
you can't say
in these
too
past
much,
years. You know what I'm
but
saying?
How do you feel like this adds to the Clippers championships hopes?
Well, it wasn't rocket science. Instead, they needed a point guard, as Will said. He has familiarity with PG and Kawhi. They have relationships, you know, with the Jordan brand when Kawhi was with Jordan before. Played well in OKC with
He had
Paul
3
George.
championships.
So they have a good chemistry. I think that fourth quarter number will change being with the Clippers for sure, because, like Tristan said, there's a lot less pressure on the Clippers side.
Yeah,
of it,
facts.
The yellow and purple, you know, the purple and gold. So I think he'll be able to play more free. He's made that adjustment coming off the bench, which helped him a ton in a mindset stage where he can be a role player and fit in and not have to be a guy that has to carry the load. With having Paul George and Kawhi on your right and left side, it'll make it a lot easier for him as well. They have a lot of firepower in that team. Their bench is loaded too. Norman Powell, Marcus Morris, so they have a lot of depth on that team. And he said he doesn't have to carry the weight. He's not obligated to do as much as he was with the Lakers. So I think he'll have a lot less pressure.
Okay, but we're talking about Russell Westbrook.
Yes, there we go.
Russell Westbrook loves pressure.
Yes.
I mean, well, I think you know him very well from just covering him in the league and other competitors in this league. Russell Westbrook loves that pressure. That's something he's looking for.
Yeah, and I think, too, remember, this is different than
Bro,
coming
what?
in with 2 years left, 2 years at $45 and $47 million left on your contract. When you're coming
I ain't
in,
gonna lie, bro. Y'all gotta get better analysts, dude.
you know, for the last 24, 25 games of the season, and then the playoffs.
Like, bro,
on a buyout
everyone's
veteran
fine.
Minimum. You know, I think
Or
it
not.
gives a team opposite. If it's not
Bro,
working
I think
out,
Adrian
you can move off of it. But I think
Wojnarowski
there's-
or whatever his name is like the only good analyst on this show, dude. That's why I don't watch the NBA today, man.
I think there's some
No
real
offense to
belief
any
with
of
the
the other
Clippers
ones, but damn,
that
bro.
he can help them. And listen, there is we talk about pressure. There's immense pressure on
one
this
of the most
Clipper
boring
organization.
shows, dude. I ain't
with
gonna
the
lie.
investment they've made,
NBA today.
the draft picks they've traded, they're the ultimate win now team in the league with Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and so I do think there's a lot of pressure certainly around that organization to win. And I think it says something about their belief in Westbrook that they're willing to bring him into it when they've been playing pretty well and they're starting to look like hey, maybe this can be a team. I'm not sure they're a front runner in the West, but I think they're going to be heard from in the
They're going to be
postseason.
top 5.
Yeah, and look, if you look at Russ's numbers, he's shooting 42% from the field, 30% from 3. Like, these are not necessarily numbers that you want in the last 2-3 minutes of a game. So, in my opinion, there's a lot less entitlement.
They're 33 and 28.
44 number isn't on your cap, and it's 2.5 or somewhere along that.
47.
Because 47, excuse me.
Hoping
a lot
the
of
Nuggets
players, you
can
could just
go
get
to
rid
the
of them.
finals,
You know,
man.
you have a blow up in the locker room. If a player's making 1.5 million, that's very different than 44. So sometimes your entitlement goes down when you look at your cap number and how much you're making.
Okay, where's the Beyonce song? When's he going with that?
I don't.
Carpool karaoke.
Yeah, I'm not a Beyonce fan. No, I'm just joking. I love the Beyonce.
He's coming with it. He's coming with it.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah, Clippers play the Lakers on April 5th right here on ESPN.
Yeah, man. Bro, I do not like the analysts on that goddamn show. But we'll see y'all next time, dude. I'm out.